This desolate stretch of the border east of San Diego has become a major crossing point for migrants entering the country illegally. We're following a group of people who live in this area and have taken to providing these migrants with humanitarian aid, food, water, blankets, that kind of thing. Sam and John Schultz are a father and son who own property nearby. They give out flyers with legal information in 22 different languages.
What part of India is that? Is that in the south or?
North.
In one day, we visit several campsites along the border, and we meet migrants from 11 countries across 3 continents. Roughly how many people are you seeing on a typical day?
Altogether, yeah, I would probably say on average about 100 nowadays.
And where are they coming from?
All over the world. Central America, South America, Africa, Eastern Europe, China, India.
The nature of migration to the U.S. border is changing. Before the pandemic, nearly 9 out of 10 migrants came from the 4 countries closest to the southern border. Now, for the first time ever, the majority come from elsewhere, from more distant countries in the Americas, or from as far away as Africa and Asia. We have the world at our doorstep, in spite of our efforts to shut the door. CBP or the Mexican authorities come, plug up the hole with barbed wire, and then the smugglers just come and snip it open again. It's happened over and over, and it'll keep happening. Near this gap, we see about 30 migrants, all from China, walking into the U.S. Last year, 37,000 Chinese citizens crossed the border, according to Customs and Border Protection, 10 times as many as the year before. A lot of the migrants that we've tried to approach are extremely camera shy. They're really nervous. Several groups have literally run away from us when we approach them. That's what these guys are doing right now. We find one man willing to talk. How long have you been traveling?
Traveling. 42 days.
Why did you leave China?
Freedom.
Was there something specific that happened?
Yes. COVID-19. My work gone.
What was your work? What did you used to do?
Engineer. Electronic engineer.
How are you?
Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas telling me this new era of migration is taxing a system that was already overwhelmed. Is the U.S. immigration system that you run, as it exists today, capable of handling this?
The system has been broken for decades. We have a system that was last modified in 1996. We're in 2024 now. The world has changed, not only in terms of migratory patterns, but our markets, our economy has changed dramatically.
Among those changes, a devastating global pandemic and a booming transcontinental industry of smugglers fueled by digital technology. For thousands of dollars, they guide migrants halfway across the world. Once here, migrants can count on a system at the breaking point.
We cannot process these individuals through immigration enforcement proceedings very quickly. It actually takes sometimes more than 7 years. People consider, well, wait a second, if I arrive, I can actually stay for multiple years, work, and years pass before the time of removal actually arrives. That's just untenable.
Even if they do get a deportation order, deporting this many people to such faraway countries is extremely expensive. And some countries, including China, don't even accept deportees, making this a reality unlikely to change anytime soon.
Any person on American soil, and it doesn't matter how they got there, is allowed to start due process on an asylum case. So as long as that is true, people are going to attempt to cross the border and get on American soil. Why would it ever be any other way?
Yeah, I have a feeling that we're going to see more and more of this as time goes on.
All right, David Noriega joins us tonight from Los Angeles. David, a lot of great reporting in that story, including that fact that China will not take some of those people who are deported from the U.S. back to their own country. You touched on this bit in your piece, but can you elaborate on why this new pattern is causing such a strain on border officials?
Look, Tom, the U.S. immigration enforcement system as it exists is just not designed to handle this. I spoke to a senior CBP official who explained that there's only infrastructure in place to deport large numbers of people to Mexico and northern Central America. There is no infrastructure in place to deport the kinds of numbers that we're seeing to countries as far away as China, India, Russia, even some countries in South America pose a serious logistical challenge even some of the more recent innovations in border enforcement policy that were put in place under the Trump administration, like Remain in Mexico and Title 42, likely wouldn't work in a situation like this because they require cooperation from the Mexican government. And it's highly unlikely that the Mexican government would accept tens or even hundreds of thousands of people who come from countries other than Latin American countries, who don't even speak Spanish. This is truly a challenge that the U.S. system is only beginning to understand. Tom?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.